Hi everyone. Good afternoon. We are doing the roofing today. We are working on the roof. It's been leaking a lot, and it's just been a complete nightmare each time it rains. When others are rejoicing that it's raining and people are happy that the rains are finally here, we get to worry, and it just causes a terrible nightmare, because then the place gets flooded and the paint gets chipped off and we have to redo the paint. So we are so happy today that we managed to get some carpenters to come in and fix the roofing. It's not easy, as you can see. Running a non-profit organization is not exactly easy, but with support from you guys and from everyone else that's involved, it becomes easier. We are looking forward to a finished roof, which is going to work at least so that we can also rejoice when it rains. So I'm going to be handing you over to the carpenter who's explaining basically the work that they're doing. There was a problem on the roof. They needed to put a slope so that when it rains the water comes down, but then they didn't do that, so it became a little bit difficult, and I think in the process the foundation got to suffer. But we're just pleased that we're able to correct the mistake today, and hopefully it shall go well. So now I hand you over to the...
So there, what we are doing is just because of that deflection which I told you, we are removing the nails, see? So that we wedge the roof and we put a new timber inside against the old one, because the old one's like it cannot be wedged going upwards. So what we'll do, we remove the nails, then we put a new timber which will be which will force the deflection on top, so that the deflection should end. That's what we are doing there. We are removing the nails, the nails to the old timber. Then we put a new timber inside to wedge the roof, so that the roof should not have the deflection. That's what we are doing there. All right, okay, thanks.
So we're hoping that the roof can be fixed. It can be slanting down. When it rains, the rain falls on the side, like I've said before, and I'm hoping that once these repairs are done, it will be a thing of the past. We won't have to worry each time it rains. And then once that is done, we need to look at the windows. The windows were broken by the children. We are trying to get plastic windows, which obviously will make a difference, because even if kids throw stones at them, then that won't be a problem. We've also tried to educate our children not to be throwing stones. So whether they are playing soccer or they're trying to get fruit from the tree that looks into the center, I think the throwing of stones is not advisable, because the cost of replacement is very high. Having said that, we're optimistic that we can do the fence as well. Maybe we need to raise the fence a little bit. We thought that we could put barbed wire, but we are being told that no, thieves can easily cut the barbed wire. So the best maybe would be to elevate the fence a little bit, just to make it a bit higher, so that in case somebody wants to jump over, they can't do that. But we'll continue to do our best. I think we share some of this information and the videos that we've been sharing, so that our sponsors, supporters, and well-wishers can have a good understanding of what goes into running a non-profit organization based in the community. Most people are of the opinion that they don't need to support operations. They just need to give food and that's it. But what we need to say is that the food doesn't cook itself. There are people behind that. Giving only food, as much as we are very grateful, it's also important that our sponsors consider the other admin costs, like buying charcoal, getting water, paying electricity bills. Yeah, there are so many other things that go into running of a center, and not just the donation of food, which is what everybody else wants to do. And we appreciate, I must say, but also consider the other aspect as well to keep it running. So I think I've told the team who are implementing this project to ensure they go live or they provide information. We have different volunteers who help us with different things. So it's equally important that we communicate this information to everybody so that if you want to support us, when you can, you consider also the operational costs, which is basically the admin costs. Yeah, so I think from us, we're just happy that we're able to do this work. We are really, really under the budget. There's a big budget deficit of about 20,000. But as founder of the organization and DD of the organization, I'm trying to see how I can maneuver to make sure this work is done before it rains again. As it is, because of climate change, we don't know when it will rain next. It could rain today, it could rain tomorrow. So to avoid further damage, we would rather have the roof sorted out. Yeah, so thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for everything you do for us, including those that pray for us. There are times when all we need is just somebody to hold our hand, and we have plenty of people that do that for us. So thank you and cheers.